Poland handed over 90% of missiles for MiG-29 fighters to Ukraine. The Polish news outlet Onet reports that the Ministry of Defense of Poland has handed over to Ukraine almost all the missiles for the MiG-29 fighter jets, as well as spare parts and kits. According to a number of data, for its own air force, Poland has only about 10% of spare parts and ammunition from those in warehouses at the end of 2021. Poland emphasizes that the transfer of the remaining sets of spare parts and ammunition is no longer possible, since they are required for the own needs of the Polish Air Force, which is still armed with 28 MiG-29 fighters, provided that the latter have not yet been transferred to Ukraine. Poland transferred to Ukraine almost all of its spare parts and weapons for MiG-29 aircraft. Thanks to this, the Ukrainian Air Force can restore the combat capability of the fighters they have at home, reports the Polish edition of Onet. What kind of missiles and in what specific quantity were transferred to the Ukrainian Air Force is not specified. According to some data, at least 12 MiG-29 fighters are still in service with the Ukrainian Air Force, but these combat aircraft have not yet been able to prove themselves.